I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of BIZTOOLS. Welcome to this overview of Accountant's Minute to be released on 14 February 2023. Is your practice roadmap on target? Did you catch the Accounting Market Pulse report produced by the Commonwealth Bank in May 2022? According to that report, business advisory services was rated as the top product that accountants were planning to offer in 2022-23. So how's your business shaping up on that rollout? The CommBank also identified that accountants were having trouble with talent attraction and retention. In another report released recently, the Access Group noted that motivated staff are more likely to drive positive revenue growth for firms. Practices with highly motivated people are significantly more likely to meet and exceed their revenue targets compared to those whose staff have low morale. This study supports the comments of Australian accounting guru Andrew Geddes, the former chair of a top 200 ASX company, Green Cross Limited. In a previous Accountant's Minute, Geddes emphasised the problems that some accountancy firms were having in attracting and retaining young accountants. Andrew observed that in the accounting industry, there were enough young accountants available in the marketplace. However, significant numbers of them had chosen not to do compliance work only because that is what the firms were setting them to do. He also made comment that he thought the 80% productivity just on tax work was probably too high. Andrew indicated that the comments that young accountants were making is, "I'm not sure I want to work in that sort of environment." Food for thoughts. Geddes believes that young accountants should shadow partners and experienced managers to actual job sites to sit in on meetings with the client, the managing director or the owner. A good task for them would be to take notes, like banks used to do years ago. That's how they trained their young staff in the intricacies of business management and how businesses conduct their activities. The Access Group also commented on key drivers of practice improvement were built around staff numbers. They reported that firms with little or no staff turnover saw likelihoods of being able to achieve their budget targets a lot easier than firms with high turnover rates. They went on to say practices with clearly defined client profiles are more likely to exceed their revenue targets. US accountant Adam Hale, partner of Summit CPA, emphasised the need for accountancy firms to look for opportunities and become an expert when he made the comment that the knowledge needs to be 1 inch wide but a mile deep. There's also significant benefits offered from client specialisation. The Access Group also noted that 1 in 3 accountancy firms surveyed are now specialising in particular client segments. It was also noted that practices with CRMs are more likely to meet and exceed their revenue targets. Implementing a system to maximise the opportunity to generate referrals is a key feature of the sales articles in the Boss Factor Library for Accountants, which ESS BIZTOOLS is distributing, and you can find out a complete overview of the Boss Factor Library on our website www.essbiztools.com.au. Your toolbooks for keeping in touch with clients should also include regular e-newsletters. Communication is a specialist service that many firms have found is best outsourced to an expert, such as our affiliate Brad Smart, a long-time media consultant and author of Sowing the Message. Let's now return to the question that we posed at the beginning. Is your practice roadmap on target with implementing business advisory services? I hope it is. If any of the sections that we've just discussed have raised questions and you'd like to have a conversation about them, please do not hesitate to contact us. www.essbiztools.com.au. The other items in this week's Accountants Minute, including the article attributed to Xero, which indicated that small businesses are relying heavily on accountants. This came about during the pandemic and has increased with many SMEs wanting advice on a range of what is considered to be non-traditional topics such as human resources and sustainability, according to the latest Xero survey. If you are interested in supplying advisory services to your clients and prospects, and you now realise the volume of material that you will need to be able to deliver those packages to clients, things like articles, videos, training webinars, training resources, mentoring, a helpline, etc., ESS BizTools can help you. Please do not hesitate to contact us for a conversation, or give us a phone call on 1-800-232-088. Seed grants open to support research translation. This is a new federal government initiative. $10 million has been set aside to help researchers looking to commercialise their work through the Australian Economic Accelerator Initiative. You may have some clients that are interested in this. Employsure was ordered to pay a $3 million fine for misleading ads after the ACCC appealed on an earlier court case, and you can read all about that in our material. You can also read about the ongoing story relating to Section 100A and Part 4A in the material that's included in this week's edition. We also have our grant update, which gives you a update on the grants that are available and their deadline dates. If you have any questions at all about any service offered by ESS BizTools, please do not hesitate to contact us. I hope you enjoyed this fortnight's edition of Accountants Minute. Stay safe and have a great day. Goodbye.